Yeah, good morning, everybody. So, just a moment. Yeah. So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, that I had here with network is restored, and we'll be moving lights now for everyone. So, just a moment. Let me for everyone to join us for the session. I'm very hopeful that money will be made today. So, just a moment. Let me confirm everything is working. Then send out the link for everyone to from the market. Okay, it's working fine. So let me send out the link now. So I'm live now. Let's pray. Mm. Okay, I can see people joining from everywhere. Good morning, good morning, morning. Good morning, everyone. So, just a moment. Let me share this link around. Yeah. Oh, also, yeah. So the link has gone out to everywhere. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so excited to have every one of us join us for this live trading session, and I'm very hopeful that Monday. So very hopeful that money will be made. So go ahead in the comment section, tell us your name and where you are joining and connecting from. I had like to know, recognize, and appreciate you in a very special way. So let me know your name and where you are joining from. So I want to see us joining. Yeah, I can see Espanol Chibuoke, yes, from Enugu, Yantak. Yeah, my brother. Good morning. I can see you. Think this is Cameroon. Did I get it right? Yes. All right. So let's keep it coming, guys. Let's keep it coming, guys. So introduce yourself and type out money must be made. Money will be made today. Type money must be made. Money must be made. If you have to add some fire emoji, go ahead and add the fire emoji. Yeah. Yantak from Cameroon. So let's go ahead. We are going to be going into the market with a level of energy. I'm very hopeful that money will be made here again today. So last week was an amazing one. We had two, yes, was it two thread? There was one did not trigger and one triggered, then gave like 1:2, almost 1:3 self. So, but where I was targeting for us to take TP was like 1:6. So it got to 1:3. I saw that the market is going to start pushing down, not going to go up to the 1:6. I asked everyone to close out or move to break even. So I closed out then. So just a little profit, like maybe one is to one or so, or one is to two or so. So, but I think after the trade, I looked at, since it's just a live trading session, I can just give everyone, of course, as I usually do a proper top down, give you my thoughts and perspective to the market, then give like 1:2 TP. I think that's what I'm going to be doing, or my 1:3. So if you catch that, you then, if you want to begin, I can hold like up to 1:5 and more than that, sef. But because of the fact that updating, so I can just leave it at 1:2, 1:3 maximum. So we can just make profits and enjoy. So just like that one of last week, it ran for like almost 1:3, but then it started pulling back and couldn't get to my target or speculation for like 1:7. So then be it as it may. Today is another day for us to come to the market and do some stuff. Yeah, I can see Ojuku Okoro Ojuku from Abia State, my own Abia State. Good morning, brother. So yeah, money must be made. Money must be made. Money must be made. So before I go ahead, let me leave out these disclaimers for us. First of all, you are not under any compulsion or under any duress to take any or every trade that I will be calling out for you. That's first. Two is, do well to apply proper risk management. Not because, let's say, you know me or you know what I can do or deliver on the chart, then I give out a signal, then you decide to risk all your accounts or all your money. No. Anything can happen in this market. Past results most of the time doesn't guarantee future results. Yes, so not because maybe we've been having winning streaks and all that, then you decide to lot it. Please apply proper risk management. I should not hear that the boss is your signal that blew my account. If I hear it, I will flog you. Sorry. But apply proper risk management. That's what I'm saying in effect. And number three is, just in case you've gotten to the threshold of either your loss or your profit for the day, you can decide to just observe and learn and don't do anything. So let's say you have a rule which is very fine. If I hit 2 SL for each day, no matter who is giving me signal or whatever that is coming, I'm off. If I hit 2 TP, of course, my TP usually 1:3 above, I'm done for the day. So just in case you are one of such that you are done for the day at this time, then you can decide to just relax and watch what happens and all that. So my live trading session offers us two things. First is to make money, which I know that most of what we are coming here for, coming to make money. Two is, which I know just very few are very interested in this, to learn my thoughts and opinion and my perspective to the market, so they can also use that to make analysis even on their own. So it offers you two things. First, you're going to make money. Two, you're going to learn how to make the money in the market. So yeah, I'll be going straight into the market. So I want to ask two questions. When is the best time to put a pending order? Okay, so don't worry, I would answer the question. Let's just go to the chart. Then when we are done, I will answer the question. When is the best time to put a pending order? Mm, so you just asked one. You can drop the second one too. So when I'm answering it, I would do justice to the two of them at the same time. So go ahead, Michael. I can see you, very consistent fellow here. Don't worry, very soon award giveaway will be coming to those that are very consistent on this channel for live trading session and all that. So let's go straight to the chart. So the way I usually do it, I asking people their pair of session. Drop any pair of suggestion. Let's look at it and see if there is a trade on it. So if there is a trade on it, I am going to trade it, even if it's not the pair that I trade. So The one for last week, it wasn't. I didn't have it on my watch list, but we made money. Just like week before last, we also made money from a pair that had no business in or with. So once I do the analysis and there is something on it, then go ahead, drop your pair of suggestion. Let's look at it and see what the market will do for us today. Hey guys, this morning, what I'm seeing. Kai, this morning. Kai, don't. Kai. Okay, USD CHL GBP USD. So that's what I'm just looking at my chart now and just turning my head because I had a speculation where I wanted, okay, let me start from GBP USD. It's good to hold your trade. Let me show my charts. See, my private community I gave, so you can confirm that. See the GBP USD. So, but I closed yesterday on time, even before the CPI news. I think that should be about 1:3. But I don't know, just see where my target was actually. So look at it. This typical 1:8. So look at it. Hit it. Question is why? It would have been said, this is it. This is that trade for the week. Oh, okay. So let's see the next thing we are going to do here. So Niger movie, longest time. The longest time. Um okay. Mm, so GBP USD, let's see if GBP USD have finished buying, then we can now begin to position for a sell. So this is where I would like to be looking out for a sell position on this guy. But before it does that, let me explain to you guys what I would want this to do before going in for this short position. So there is every tendency, pay attention to these guys. There is every tendency the market would come, do as though nothing is existing here. Once it does that, what we typically have is the market rallying all the way. That we are now going to be having a sell, then that means that on our lower time frame, what we have is a change of character. Once we have successfully had a change of character, let's say on a 5 minutes time frame, let's say the market does this, keep moving up, then do this, then once we have this, then this tells us that there is a change of character. We'll be looking at the market coming back to that other block that sponsored that change of character. Then we'll tank the market to the downside. So until that happens, just keep an eye on GBP USD. So the analysis for GBP USD is quite simple. So at the place that the market is like a POI for me, and before I would be considering to go short, I would want to see a change of character to tell me that the market would be selling. Then before I will go in. Aside that, then the market, you can't do anything on it. If you got the buy, well, good and fine, enjoy the profit. But then if you did not, you cannot enter for a buy position again at the moment. So this is it. This is what we have on GBP USD. So moving the next, okay, USD CHF. USD CHF. So this is 4 hours time frame. When you come to your chart, looking at 4 hours time frame, you can say what the market, where the market is going to. So the question you should ask yourself, where are you on the market and where do you think the market is heading towards? So here, this is like the points I will be looking at the market to gently make down progress to. This is it. So if this is clearly what we can see as the ongoing and possible move on this guy, what exactly can we likely do from here? So going down to lower time frame, let's see if there is anything we can do here. So the first of all, our buyers established already that the market is going to the downside. So we are now looking at a possible place we can have an entry. So having here break of structure here. So before we would consider going entering for a short position here, you can see that the market has already sold off massively here. The market have already sold off massively. So unless we have this, typically, then before we go in, because you've seen that the market is heading down up to or down a support level here, this area, because you've seen that the market is heading down to this area, should you now jump in for a sell? No. If you do that, the market can just steer you and keep going your way. So if a retracement happens here more like this, then because let's say you've seen that this the sell is happening already and you feel that you are going to miss this sell. So what you are just doing is an impulse pips. You see that it doesn't make any logical sense to do that. So the market can just retrace, tear you apart, then keep going your way. So for this one, there is no thread on this guy. So from there. So just pay attention to this. So let me go back to 4 hours time frame perspective to this market aggressively to the upside. So we have a change of character and we have a break of structure here time frame perspective. So this is break of structure here. So what I will be looking at is let the market come back to this. There's another block here. If the market come back to it, then we can begin buying. So at this point now, there's nothing a sell, neither will you be thinking about buying at this point. So it's just for you to wait and have the market deliver this so you can take your actions from there. So this is simple on USD So let's make progress. So but let me know if we are following. Let me know if we are following. If let me know if we are following. Let me know if we are following. So let me go back sharing my screen. I want to pay attention to the comment section. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We are following. We are following. We are following. So let me go to gold. Hmm. I lost a trade on gold this morning. Let's look at it. So I don't chop SL this morning for gold. My body calm down. So this is it. I was hoping that gold is going to make movement to the downside because at this point here, I think for on Monday we've been shorting here to the downside, and the way I trade and interact with the market on gold. So this was why I was looking out for a sell position. So but then it didn't happen. So having the market broken this psychological level and making push to the downside, so coming back to it was a retracement for me, and I wouldn't have even been considering buy because it wasn't as though I saw any break of structure or I saw now other block that the markets would tap into before going for a buy. So there was nothing like that here. So the only logical reason or the only logical side of the market I would be looking at taking was a sell for me based on my perspective to the market. But then that didn't happen. So that's why you can't conclusively say this setup must work because you've seen maybe what you're looking out for and all that to happen, and it did that. The market can still, do what it is as the market. So yeah, I lost the trade here boldly. I lost a trade here on gold this morning. So let me take this off. Let's look at the next possible thing we'll be looking out for on gold. So for now, I will just allow this market to complete its move. So because the market has already started buying, I mean, what else can one be looking at to do here? I don't think so. Nothing, nothing at all, in my opinion. Unless the market now, our perspective and our sentiment to this is now bullish. What you are going to be looking at doing from this point to this point is going to be a buy position. So the question is, where exactly are you now considering to start buying from? So if a pullback happens, which we now have break of structure to the upside, this is one, this is two. So this is the latest one. So what we'll do is we'll pay attention to this guy here. So this is 5 minutes time frame. I'm seeing a now. This is it. So if there is any pullback, I would be I would be considering to go long here. At least do 50% OB. Then I like targeting the high and the low. Okay, so let me go to 1 hour time frame and target. So you have time frame to put your essay and bigger time frame for target. This is second target where the market can potentially ride to. So now let's see if the market pulls back. Now if this guy pulls back, I'm going to be considering going long on this because I have that block. I'm just looking at if the market comes back to it. Let me do, let's say we have here 50 pips SL. See that this guy again. Let me see. This is even big. Let me pips. Yeah, I think this is fair enough. 40 SL on gold and the target is audio. So look at the alignment of this guy on a higher time frame perspective. So 1 hour time frame. See, so if this guy pulls back into, if we have a pullback, what we typically would have is this tapping the, sorry, higher highs and higher lows to get to this point. So this is what I will be looking out for on gold. So you can take a screenshot of it. I don't think I'm going to give out a pending order this one, but then of the analysis would have seen what is happening on gold. You know, gold move fast. Why I like gold is if you are eating, you eat fast. If you are, if it's going to clear you, that one happens very fast, so you are out. So if gold is going to make you money, you are going to have it clean fast and then you move. If you to hit SL, this one is not like you enter trade, you are hitting SL in 2 days. You are hitting SL in less than 30 known. You know your fate in the market and you move. This one that I entered this morning, I was just looking at it. In less than the other one, I made like 1 to 5 or so. You didn't even take up to like 2 hours. Safe, played clean, done. So that's what we'll be looking out for on gold. Yeah, so let's see what happens to this guy on this session. Then we can know if we are going to make advancement from here, or I will just leave it out to you, you know, teaching you what the perspective is. Then when the market comes into your POI, you can capitalize on that. So I can see the number increase very much. So on this channel, if an advantage of get a subscriber, I mean, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and channel. I think I will be uploading a new educational content video today or tomorrow morning, so you guys can watch it and learn a thing or two from it. So this is for good. So if you are here to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. I can see about us joining this particular session. Please drop in the group what the market, okay, oh awesome, awesome. I will definitely, once the market pulls back, I would send it across on even onto the Telegram community. So guys, the Telegram community is active. So if you are yet to be in the Telegram community, I pinned the link. The link is in the description box of this particular upload for this engagement. So go ahead, join the Telegram community. And if you also want to join our private community where we have more, should I say, intimate meeting, then you can and just send me a DM. If you have my number, you can just take it off from there. So if you want to join the private community, go ahead. So we meet most of the time. We have sessions on Monday and we have tomorrow. We still trade live, and even as the week goes ahead, we'll just be interacting on the private community. Because everyone makes money. See different. I already gave them a perspective and a signal set for GBP USD before the time. So capital, you know. print out money from the market. So the analysis, let's go ahead. Let me look at Euro NZD as the next one that I can see on the list here. Euro NZD. I don't have Euro NZD here. Euro NZD. So let me have a clean chart here. Euro NZD. So 4 hours time frame, what are we looking at for on this? So this is the a visible high that we have here, and this is low, right? So let's track what is happening here. Market structure. This is structure break. This is another one. Then this should be a structure break here. Then this is high that wasn't taken out. Then we have here break of structure to the downside. Then the market came back to, you see, the market came back to this as the other block that sponsored it to the downside. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So what I'm looking out for is the market making movement at least to come to this point. If it breaks through here, then we can say that the market would keep pushing to the downside, even back onto this point or this point. But first, let's see how we can take advantage of what can be happening from this point to this point. So what will be happening on this entire chart is not really our business. So let's see how much of the move that we can take advantage of. So the market back to this, and we'll have this. Okay. So let's take it gently. Let's take it gently. Let's take it gently. So what I'm looking out for is the market's coming back to this, then we'll make push to the downside. We'll make movement to the downside. Let me see if I'm going to give a pending order. So I don't think this guy will be coming back. But if he does, this can be the speculation for this. Oh, this is the outlook here. I'm looking at it again. 15 minutes time frame. So let me check the distance between. This is about uh 96 pips, 100 pips, and this guy is not that a fast moving pair. So I don't want to give us a pending order that may not trigger between now and tomorrow, or towards the market close. So I'm still looking at it. From here to here, this is 96 pips. This is where I will be comfortable selling this market, but this may not happen from now to maybe even market close or something. It can still happen, but then it's not that fast a pair. So as it is like this now, so guys, just take a screenshot of this. A pending order. I don't want to give us a pending order that will not trigger, but just take a screenshot of this. If the market comes into this point, then I would want to go in for a short. I'll be looking out for a short at that point. But okay, so, so let me look at another